shit, I did it! Yes, finally! Oh my god. Holy shit, I finally killed him! Holy fuck, that took forever. Jeff here of NVG Games, back for another episode of Ncast, the live weekly Nintendo podcast here on NVideogames.com. This is the Duck Hunt podcast. Now, Duck Hunt, if you haven't heard of it, is a classic NES game, and it was a light gun shooter developed and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and it was first released in Japan on April 21st, 1984. It was later released on October 18th, 1985 in North America as a launch title for the NES, and on August 15th, 1987 in Europe. The game is released on Virtual Console for Wii U in 2014. In Duck Hunt, players use the NES Zapper to shoot ducks that appear on the television screen. The ducks appear one or two at a time, and the player is given 3 shots to shoot them down. The player receives points upon shooting each duck. If the player shoots the required number of ducks in a single round, the player will advance to the next round. Otherwise, the player will receive a game over. The game initially received few reviews, but it was given mild critical praise and elicited a positive gamer reaction. Prior to the NES version, Nintendo also made a Duck Hunt game based on a laser clay shooting system released in 1976. It was later a pack-in game paired with Super Mario Bros. The pack later also included world-class track meet. Duck Hunt is a shooter game in which the objective is to shoot moving targets on the television screen in mid-flight. The game is played through a first-person perspective and requires the NES Zapper light gun, which the player aims and fires at the screen. Each round consists of a total of 10 targets to shoot. Depending on the game mode, the player selects prior to beginning play. 1 or 2 targets will appear on the screen at any given time, and the player has 3 shots or attempts to hit them before they disappear. Now, there's also a way for you to play multiplayer in Duck Hunt. You can control the movement of the ducks, I believe, with a second controller, if I remember correctly. So there's also an arcade game called Versus Duck Hunt, which was released in 1984 as part of Nintendo's Versus series, and it's also included with the PlayChoice 10 arcade system, which was in various arcades back in the day. I played one in particular at a local bowling alley that used to have one back in the day, which is pretty cool. Now, Duck Hunt was developed by Nintendo Research and Development 1, published by Nintendo. Producer was Gunpei Yokoi. One of the artists on the game was Hiroji Kiyotaki. Composer was Hirokazu Tanaka. And it's been released for the NES, as I mentioned, arcade, and on the Wii U Virtual Console. It supports the NES Zapper accessory, which I believe you are not able to use that on modern televisions. You have to have a CRT television to use it because the way it tracks the light and lack of light to register hits. And it also is single player or 2 player, as I mentioned. So moving on to news for the week, we have the European Nintendo download this week for you. And Europe, on the Wii U eShop this week, they got Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge, which is a free-to-play title. Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge is based on the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series. Enjoy this fast-paced puzzle game where you can manipulate the environment with a touchscreen to safely guide your character past various environmental hazards and enemies to the level exit. Another free-to-play title that was released was Lost Reavers. Lost Reavers is a free-to-play online co-op action game for up to 4 players. Team up with friends online to take down formidable enemies and deactivate various traps and locks to reach the treasure that lies deep in the stage. Successfully return with it to receive your share of the spoils. Sashimi is also available, and that is available for the price of 9.99 euros or 10 Swiss francs. That's about $11.25 or $10.25. Sashimi is a randomized shoot-up about a muscle-bound fish with memory problems. Armed with your trusty bullet-morphing shotgun, defeat or make your way through waves of enemies and collect power-ups as you battle your way through each of the game's bosses. But there's a catch. There's always a catch. You've been cursed with an incredibly short attention span. Combat waves and upgrade cycles only last 10 seconds apiece, so you better act fast. I also got Run, Run, and Die. That's available for 3.99 euros or 5.60 Swiss francs. That's about $4.49 or $5.74. Run, Run, and Die is an atypical madcap runner game in which you must escape from a hell-like complex through 24 levels filled with spikes, bombs, robots, and impossible jumps. You are a penguin that has woken up in a dark laboratory. How do you get there? Who's behind all this? You can remember only one thing: red is death. But don't worry, dying is fun. Okay. Are you ready to die again and again and again and run, run, and die? Pixel Maker is also available, and that's priced at 2.49 euros or 2.99 Swiss francs. It's about $2.80 or $3.07. Pixel Maker is a drawing program designed specifically for making pixel art. Using easy-to-use tools on your Wii U gamepad, you can design images as simple or as complex as you like. Experiment and create characters and scenes based on your favorite classic video games, or draw something straight out of your own imagination. Finally, share your pixel art creations with your friends on Miiverse. Tap Tap Arcade is also available on the Wii U eShop, and that's 1.99 euros or 2.8 Swiss francs. That's about $2.24 or $2.87. Double the fun. In Tap Tap Arcade, you get 2 of our most popular titles in one convenient package. This pack includes Don't Crash, a quick-fire change lanes driving experience, and Spiky Walls, our super popular flappy game of avoiding spikes. There's some price changes on the Wii U eShop this week. There's a couple titles on sale and a permanent price drop. And the on-site sale titles are Teslagrad, that's on sale for 10 euros or 13.50 Swiss francs. It's about $11.26 or $13.84, and is on sale until May 18th. The regular price is 14.99 euros or 19.99 Swiss francs. That's about $16.88 or $20.50. Also on sale is Secret Files Tunguska. That's available for 6.49 euros or 9.10 Swiss francs, which is about $7.31 or $9.33. And that game is on sale until May 5th. The regular price is 9.99 euros or 14 Swiss francs. That's about $11.25 or $14.36. And we had a permanent price drop this week, and that was for Epic Dumpster Bear, and that is now available for 6.49 euros or 6.99 Swiss francs. That's about $7.31 or $7.17. Previously, it was priced at 9.49 euros or 9.99 Swiss francs, which is about $10.69 or $10.24. For the 3DS, on the new Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console, there was Super Punch-Out released. This was originally released on the Super Nintendo back in January 26, 1995, and it is available for 7.99 euros or 11.20 Swiss francs, and that's about $9 or $11.49. Prepare for a knockout experience in Super Punch-Out, the Super Nintendo sequel to the classic boxing game. Face off against your favorite opponents from the arcade and NES versions, along with a roster of all new foes, on your way to the top of the WVBA, the World Video Boxing Association rankings. Take on 16 opponents in championship mode, learning their techniques and weak points to take them down. Or practice your skills on single opponents in time attack mode. Bold, colorful graphics and dramatic sound effects set the scene for what promises to be the fight of your life. Mini Mario & Friends Amiibo Challenge is also available on the 3DS eShop. That's the free-to-play title we mentioned earlier for Wii U. It's the same game, just on 3DS as well. Europe also got Yokai Watch finally on the 3DS eShop. That came out just yesterday, the 29th. And that is available for 39.99 euros or 51.90 Swiss francs. That's about $45.03 or $53.22. Yokai Watch is a game about the mysterious, sometimes cute, sometimes spooky, and usually mischievous yokai that secretly inhabit our world. They're hiding everywhere. Many of them are causing trouble in people's daily lives, so you need to assemble a team of 6 yokai and call upon them when you need their help. Every yokai has a unique personality and abilities, so it will take some strategy to form and change your team to address various problems and fight evil yokai. Europe also got Snakes. That's available for €1.99 or 2.80 Swiss francs. That's about $2.24 or $2.87. Snakes is a new twist on the classic Snake video game. It is an upgrade for modern times without giving up its essence. Go through the jungle to the inside of the temple, avoid the traps, move through intricate mazes, and face other snakes. But above all, you will need to keep away from your biggest enemy, gluttony. I also got Castle Conqueror EX. That's available for €3.99 or $4.49. Commander, are you ready to lead your people against the Empire? Castle Conqueror EX is a real-time strategy game for casual gamers. Players can play as one of 4 heroes in the EX version of the Nintendo DSiWare hit Castle Conqueror. Your mission is to lead your soldiers into battle, seize the enemy's castle, and gain victories until the Empire is banished from your land. There's some new DLC for the 3DS available in Europe, and that is called The Outsider. It is for Steam World Heist, and it's available for €4.99 or 7 Swiss francs. That's about $5.62 or $7.18. Captain Piper stumbles upon a new ally with a past shrouded in mystery. Dive into action and take on new missions with brand new weapons, gear, and a shipload of hats. This DLC includes a new playable character, new missions, new weapons and gear, and stylish new headwear. The 3DS has a bunch of titles on sale this week. World Conqueror 3D is available for €1.99 or 2.30 Swiss francs. That's about $2.24 or $2.36. It's on sale until May 5th, and the regular price is €4.99 or 5.90 Swiss francs. That's about $5.62 or $6.05. Swords and Soldiers 3D is also on sale this week for €1.99 or 2.40 Swiss francs. That's about $2.24 or $2.46, and it's also on sale until May 5th. The regular price is €6.99 or 8.30 Swiss francs. That's about $7.87 or $8.51. Tap and Go 2 is on sale for €0.99 or 1.20 Swiss francs. That's about $1.11 or $1.23. And it's on sale until May 5th as well. The regular price is €2.99 or 3.50 Swiss francs. That's about $3.37 or $3.59. And that game is not available in Germany for some reason, according to the press release. The Legend of Dark Witch Chronicle 2D Act is on sale for €0.99 or 1.20 Swiss francs. That's the same dollar amounts that I said for Tap and Go number 2. It's also on sale until May 5th, and the regular price is €3.99 or 4.80 Swiss francs. That's about $4.49 or $4.92. Miniature Bar Story is available for €2.49 or 2.90 Swiss francs. That's about $2.80 or $2.97. That's on sale until May 5th, and the regular price is €4.99 or 5.90 Swiss francs. That's about $5.62 or $6.05, and that's not available in Germany either. Castle Conqueror EX is on sale for €0.99 or 1.20 Swiss francs. That's about $1.11 or $1.23, and that's on sale until May 5th. And the regular price is €3.99 or 4.80 Swiss francs. That's about $4.49 or $4.92, and that's also not available in Germany. Faerun is on sale for €0.99 or 1.20 Swiss francs. That's the same dollar amount as Castle Conqueror EX, and it's also on sale until May 5th. The regular price is €2.99 or 3.60 Swiss francs, and that's about $3.37 or $3.69. Demon King box is available for €0.99 also, or 1.20 Swiss francs also. That's the same price as Faerun, and it's on sale until May 5th, and the regular price is €3.99 or 4.80 Swiss francs. That's about $4.49 or $4.92. Kami is also on sale for €0.99 or 1.20 Swiss francs. That's the same price as Demon King box, and it's also on sale for until May 5th. and the regular price is 2.99 euros or 3.5 Swiss francs, which is about the same price as Faroon, and that's about $3.37 or $3.59, which in euros also available for 0.99 euros or 1.10 Swiss francs. That's about $1.11 or $1.13. It's also on sale until May 5th, and the regular price is 3.99 euros or 4.7 Swiss francs. That's about $4.49 or $4.82. Mercenary Saga 2 is on sale for 2.49 euros or 2.90 Swiss francs. That's about $2.80 or $2.97. That is on sale until May 5th, and the regular price is 4.99 euros or 5.90 Swiss francs. That's about $5.62 or $6.05, and that is not available in Germany. Conception 2 Children of the Seven Stars is on sale for 9.99 euros or 14 Swiss francs. That's about $11.25 or $14.36. That is on sale until May 12th, and the regular price is 29.99 euros or 38.90 Swiss francs. That's about $33.77 or $39.89. And finally, the last sale this week is Real Heroes Firefighter 3D download version. That's available for 4.99 euros or 7 Swiss francs. That's about $5.62 or $7.18. And that is on sale until May 5th, and the regular price is 9.99 euros or 14 Swiss francs. That's about $11.25 or $14.36. And that is all for the European Nintendo download this week. We got some news about a new Pokemon that's coming to the latest generation of games, and that is Darkrai. He's coming to Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X and Y in May for European players. And he's going to be available through game stores beginning on May 1st. He's a mythical Dark-type Pokemon, and the event's going to run until May 24th. And there'll also be a new set for the Pokemon trading card game called the Pokemon TCG Mythical Pokemon Collection. Those new cards will be available May 11th. You'll be able to get a Darkrai card, a Darkrai pin, and some Pokemon TCG Generations booster packs, as well as a code for Pokemon TCG Online to get the cards there as well. And then the latest expansion for the X and Y series in the trading card game, called Pokemon TCG XY Fates Collide, will be available on May 4th. The Darkrai that you'll get is going to be a level 100 Pokemon, and as I mentioned, it is a Dark type. Its ability is called Bad Dreams, and its moves that it knows are called Dark Void, Ominous Wind, Nightmare, and Faint Attack. And game employees will have more information about the event when you get there. And you can check out the full press release on nvideogames.com to find out more details. We got some new footage courtesy of Game Explain this week for Kirby Planet Robobot. This is gameplay footage of the Team Kirby Clash mode in the game, and you can check that out on Game Explain's channel or on our website. And the game is scheduled to be released I think it came out just a couple days ago, April 28th. Yeah, that was Thursday in Japan. And in North America and Europe, it's supposed to come out on June 10th, and in Australia, it's supposed to come out on June 11th. And of course, Nintendo is releasing the Kirby series amiibo alongside the game. There's going to be Kirby, Meta Knight, Waddle Dee, and King Dedede. So you can check out the footage, like I said, on nvideogames.com or on Game Explain's channel. We've got a trailer for Pocket Card Jockey, which is a combination of solitaire and horse racing, and that is available on the Nintendo 3DS. It's from Game Freak, the developers of the Pokemon series, and there's a demo available on the 3DS eShop in Europe and North America. And the full version of the game will be hitting Europe on May 5th, and it will be released sometime in May as well for North America. You can check out the trailer on our website. We have a new TV commercial for the latest in the Taiko Drum Master series, and that's called Taiko Drum Master Dokudon Mystery Adventure. And this is, of course, a series from Bandai Namco, and this game is available on the Nintendo 3DS, or will be available. It's scheduled to be released in Japan on June 16th, and you can check out the television commercial on our website, nvideogames.com, and you can check it out on Bandai Namco's channel as well. And they have some information here about the game that we translated through Google Translate. that you can check out on NVGames.com, because the original content on Bandai Namco's channel is in Japanese. And that is supposed to be released on June 16th for the Nintendo 3DS in Japan. And a Western release has not yet been announced as far as I know. So one of the biggest news stories of this week, definitely for sure, I mean without a doubt, especially for Nintendo related stuff, is that Nintendo announced the delay of The Legend of Zelda Wii U and the Nintendo NX. Now I already talked about this a little bit on Wednesday for our episode of Future End, so if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check that out over on our channel or on nvideogames.com. But basically, Nintendo decided they are going to push back Zelda Wii U to 2017, and it's going to be released for the NX as well, which had been previously speculated, but never officially confirmed until now. And people had thought that the NX was going to be releasing at the end of this year for the holiday season, but Nintendo has decided to make it March 2017, according to their social media and press release that they put out. And as I mentioned, Zelda Wii U is going to be coming out around then as well, and also on the NX, so it's going to be ported to that, just like Twilight Princess was on the Wii. Now, personally, I'm not really sure why they wanted to skip the holiday season, but I had read some stuff that Nintendo President Tatsumi Kimishima said that they wanted to make the launch lineup more viable, basically, have more titles available for launch, and they felt that they wouldn't be able to do that if they released it at the Christmas time or the holiday season. So that's why they decided to make it March. Now, who knows, they may delay it again, to the holiday season of next year, 2017. That would not shock me at all. You know how Nintendo is, they delay stuff a lot, and they have a habit of delaying stuff until it's ready, or until it's done, like some other companies have said in years past. So we'll have to just wait and see if they're going to delay it again. Like I said, it wouldn't shock me. Hopefully they won't, but I would not be surprised. And we don't know the price or a more definitive release date or any launch titles other than possibly Zelda NX. That's the only semi-confirmed launch title, and that's not even 100% confirmed, I don't think. And that's about it. I think that it's been talked they're going to port some Wii U titles to NX as well. Smash Brothers was one of those mentioned, possibly Mario Maker, possibly Splatoon, maybe some others that are going to be ported as well. Now, I don't know if those are going to be launch titles or if they're going to be launch window, as Nintendo likes to call it, which is usually within the first year of release. Personally, I'm not a fan of the launch window concept. I think they should tell us stuff that's going to be available day one and separate that out from stuff that's going to be available in the first year, and make them separate categories. So these 10, 15 titles or however many are going to be available on day one, and these other 10, 15 titles are going to be available within the first year. That's what I would do if I was Nintendo, but they don't agree with me, obviously, since they prefer to do the launch window concept. But like I said, I talked more about this on our episode of Future End this week, so if you want to check that out, you can do so on our channel or on nvideogames.com. Nintendo and the Humble Bundle announced a new bundle deal through Humble Bundle, and that's called the Humble Friends of Nintendo Bundle. And this includes selected titles from Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, and you can purchase them together for a discounted price. So far, the games included in the bundle include Retro City Rampage DX, Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition, Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, Citizens of Earth, and Retro City Rampage DX Home Theme. Those are all 3DS titles. On the Wii U, there's Affordable Space Adventures, Darksiders 2, Freedom Planet, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, and Citizens of Earth. And to get all the titles announced thus far, you're going to have to pay at least $13 for the bundle. If you pay between $9.74 and $12.99, you won't get Street Fighter 4 3D Edition or Darksiders 2. If you pay between $1 and $9.73, you'll only get Retro City Rampage DX, Affordable Space Adventures, and Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. And they said the more games would be added later on as the days go along. And let's see if they've added anything. I'm going to check out the Humble Bundle website and see if there's anything new added since we originally posted this. and see if the pricing went up at all. Okay, so you got 9 days left to get your deal for the Humble Bundle, and there's nothing new that's been added, and the pricing is the same, it looks like. So that's cool. But they said more games will be coming soon, so I'll just have to wait and see. Part of the news this week from the Nintendo financial briefing, which is where we found out about the delay for Zelda Wii U and the NX, is that Nintendo would bringing some new games to mobile devices, and they're going to have games based on Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing. It was announced. They didn't say much about it other than they're going to be more traditional style of games rather than the social type of network app type of thing like Miitomo is. So you can check out the little bit of information about that we have on our website. And the tweet that Nintendo put out says, quote, "More Nintendo apps are coming to smart devices, including Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing," end quote. So we don't know much about it other than that. So hopefully we'll find out more later this year. I think what I read said that they were going to talk about it some more this fall, if I remember correctly. But that's not 100% confirmed. That could change. Now, there's a new collectible available for people that are into that kind of thing, and this is for Zelda fans. It's called a Wind Waker Baton Replica. I can't talk. A Wind Waker Baton Replica. And that is available for pre-order on the Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses website. And it's a replica of the same baton that's used by the conductor of the Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses concert series that Nintendo has put on. The baton is about 14.85 inches by 2.7 inches and is expected to be released in June. You can pre-order over at their website there for $40 plus shipping and handling. And if you use the promo code HeyListen, you'll get 15% off of the baton, which is about $6 off. So you can check that out over there. And that's zelda-symphony.com is the website. As I mentioned earlier about the Nintendo financial briefing, they updated their plans for mobile, NX, and the Legend of Zelda Wii U in their official press release they put out today. And also, Nintendo said that they have acquired over 10 million unique users worldwide for Miitomo. And that's where I read the thing about the fall release for Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing on mobile devices. They put that out in the press release, and they didn't say much else other than that, but they're going to be available this fall, apparently, according to the press release. And like I mentioned, they said that the NX and Zelda Wii U are going to be delayed to March 2017. And Zelda Wii U has been delayed, I think, 2 or 3 times now. It was originally going to be released in holiday 2015. Then Nintendo delayed it to this year, and now they've delayed it again. So, yeah, it's been delayed a lot. That's kind of annoying, especially for people like me. As you can see by my shirt, I'm a big Zelda fan. So, you know, I'm disappointed that it's not going to be released this year, but hopefully they'll use the time to make it even better. But you can check out the full press release on our website, nvideogames.com, where Nintendo gives more information about this. And they also announced in this press release that they're going to only have one playable game at E3 this year, and that is The Legend of Zelda Wii U. They didn't mention that they're going to have the NX version or not. They did say that NX was not going to be shown at E3, but they didn't say it wasn't going to be talked about. So that's an important thing to note. It may be talked about, it may not be. I don't know. The press release says, NX, quote, it says, quote, NX will not make an appearance at the upcoming E3 video game trade show in Los Angeles in June and will be unveiled later this year. Again, that doesn't say that they're not going to talk about it, it says it won't be shown. Although you can interpret it to suggest that they're not going to talk about it either, because they don't really say specifically we're not talking about it, or specifically we're not showing it. They just say it will make an appearance. Well, what does an appearance mean? Does it mean that it's not going to be shown? Does it mean it's not going to be talked about? Does it mean both? Who knows? Guess we'll just have to wait and see. E3's in June. That's a little over a month away, so we'll just have to wait and see and find out. But personally, I would not be shocked for them to talk about NX behind closed doors, maybe with select media outlets and retailers, but I don't think they're going to show anything publicly or talk about anything publicly. And again, we'll find out more about Zelda Wii U. And the reason behind them wanting that to be the only game playable is that they wanted to focus specifically on that so people could get the full experience, basically, is what they said. But they didn't say that they won't have any other games at the show. That they said that was going to be the only game that was going to be playable at the show. That's the key distinction. So other games may be shown, they just won't be playable, or at least not on the show floor. As you know, Nintendo does hold roundtable stuff behind closed doors at E3 in years past, so it wouldn't be shocking to see them do that again. We got some more NX news this week, and this is a rumor. This is not confirmed, so take that with a grain of salt. And this information comes from a Nikkei report, and this is through NeoGAF, Nintendo Life, Kotaku, and Zelda Informer as well. And the rumor is about the Nintendo NX specs, price, and launch games, and that those will be unveiled this year. Nintendo did say they were going to talk about NX more later this year. They just didn't specify what that was going to be. And the speculation is that they're going to have a Space World or Nintendo World or Nintendo Direct type event later this year. But again, that's not confirmed. That's just rumor and speculation. And like I mentioned, Nintendo's not going to have the NX at E3 this year, but the rumor says that they're going to reveal the specs of the system, the price, and the launch games that are going to be available by the end of the year. And as I mentioned earlier, Tatsumi Kimishima, who's the Nintendo president, talked about why Nintendo is not releasing the NX for the holiday this year, and he said they wanted to make sure they had the games ready for the system, basically, like I mentioned. Now, as we know, the 3DS and Wii U did not have the best launch lineups, so maybe that is why Nintendo is pushing back the NX launch to next year, to try to make it better and hopefully not run into the same problem. And there was also an interesting thing that was shown on the Nintendo press site, which listed the date of March 2017 for The Legend of Zelda Wii U. And it was not announced in any of their information when Zelda Wii U would be available. They had said in 2017. So that may seemingly indicate it's going to be a launch title for the new system on the NX, as they did confirm that it's going to be ported to the NX. And they said that the NX would be available in March 2017 as well. So that, you put two and two together, you kind of think, well, maybe that means it's going to be a launch title for Zelda, for the NX. But again, that's not confirmed. That's just speculation on my part. So maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So we got some new details about a new game for Nintendo 3DS called Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. And we have the box art available as well. This is from Atlas and Sega, and the game is scheduled to be released in North America this summer. And if you pre-order or purchase a launch copy of the game, you'll get a set of metal emblems, a collectible type item. And the game is going to be available for $49.99 in the US or $64.99 in Canada. And that's available at retail or as a digital download. And the game is going to use some aspects of the original story from Shin Megami Tensei 4, but it's also going to have new features and characters as well. And you don't have to play the original game to understand the newer entry in the series, according to Atlas. So it's going to focus on a main character who is a hunter cadet, and he'll be killed off in the game, but he'll be returned to life later by Dagda, who is a god in the game. And your character has to stay loyal to Dagda to repay him for saving your life or bringing you back to life. And in the game, you're going to have the 3 demons, and you'll get to choose from 7 different additional teammates. And you'll have over 450 demons which you can interact with, which is the most in the history of the series. You can fuse, fight, or recruit demons to your side, and the demon fusing mechanic has been changed to be a bit more customizable. So some skills are going to work better for some demons than others, and this will give more depth and strategy to the game. And they also said that the combat system from previous entries in the series is going to be returning as well. This includes press, turn, and smirking. And you can find out more info on the official website, which is atlas.com/SMT4A. And you can see the box art and the emblems on our website, NVGames.com. Another game we got some details on this week is Romancing Saga 2, which was originally released on the Super Famicom back in December 1993. That's over 20 years ago at this point, and it was never released in English. But Square Enix has decided they're going to do an English port of the game for mobile devices on iOS and Android. And I believe the mobile versions are already out in Japan, but the English versions are supposed to be out later this year sometime. The official date hasn't been announced thus far, but they have provided screens for the English version of the game as well as an English trailer, which you can check out on our website. So in Romancing Saga 2, there's characters in the game that include Senzi, Subir, Dantar, Noel, Bakhan, Roquebouquet, I guess, Magnus, Leon, and Gerard. And the first 7 were once great heroes who helped rid the land of evil, and the others are from the Varanus Empire. Gerard is Leon's son, and he has a brother named Victor. You'll be able to learn new abilities during combat. A character will have a light bulb that appears over their head when you do, and you do this by using your weapons and martial arts in battle, and that system is called Glimmers. And in battle mode, the way your characters will perform will vary depending on your party's formation. And you can learn new formations throughout the game, and this can change the frequency of how often or how little your character is targeted by an enemy for attacks based on your formation. So in addition to learning new abilities in battle, you can also create new spells and other techniques. You can construct new weapons through tempering, and you can even build a university. Now if the current emperor dies in the game, you can select a new one, and that new one will keep all the techniques and spells that the predecessor had. And this lets you build a stronger character over time when your other previous characters die off, which will help you get through the more difficult parts of the game. And the game is going to be somewhat non-linear, so basically, once you finish the game's intro, you can basically do whatever you want as far as the game goes. So the story, the world, and the characters in it are going to be changed and altered based on what you do. And this is something that Square Enix calls freeform scenarios. So it's a non-linear type of gameplay style. And there's some new features for the mobile version of the game, and obviously the graphics are going to be improved. And they've added some new animations for the battle sequences of the game as well. And there's going to be 4 brand new dungeons for the mobile versions of the game, and something called Avalonian Gardens, and this is an area in the game where there will be a tree, and this tree will give you fruit that increases your empire's wealth. And the other new feature they announced is a New Game Plus mode, and this is going to be similar to other New Game Plus modes and other Square Enix games, which allows you to bring with you certain items and characters stats from your previous save file, and you can start the story and game fresh otherwise, which gives you a different playing experience. It wasn't specified if there's going to be alternate endings in New Game Plus mode or not, like in Chrono Trigger, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. And like I said, they released the trailer as well in English, which you can check out on our website, nvideogames.com. Another game we got some details on is Chase Unsolved Cases Investigation Division. This is a 3DS title, and it is from Arc System Works, former employees of Sing, and Tatsuki Kanasaki, who is the director of Hotel Desk 215 and Another Code. And it's going to be available in Japan on May 11th for a suggested retail price of 800 yen, which is about $7.52. And we have a trailer on our website, nvideogames.com, that you can check out, as well as the logo for the game. So the game will start you off in a Tokyo police station, and there's 2 characters in the game who are detectives, and they don't get out very much. Their names are Shonozuki Nanase and Koto Amakura, and they were basically sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing, and the phone rang out of the blue, and the caller said that there was a murder that happened. Well, this was what was thought was an accidental explosion, but it wasn't an accident, according to the caller. They said it was a murder. So, intrigued, the detectives set off to investigate what had happened, and that sets you off onto the game. And that's the prologue of the game. There's also an official website that Arc System Works has made for the game, and you can check that out at arcsystemworks.jp/chase_, and I'm going to spell this TOOIKIOOKU/. I don't know how to say that, but that's the official website for the game, and it's in Japanese, of course. So if you want to see what it says, you're gonna have to do Google Translate to get a rough idea. And we got a new trailer for the Wii U version of Super Meat Boy, which of course is the difficult platformer from Team Meat. And you can check that out on our website, nvideogames.com. It's scheduled to be released on Wii U on May 12th, according to the Team Meat Twitter account, and it's already available on other systems as well. And you can find out more about the game on the official website, supermeatboy.com, and you can check them out on Facebook or Twitter as well. And we have the trailer for you embedded on our website, and you can check that out. So we're going to close out this week with the North American Nintendo download for the week. And we've got a lot of similar titles as to what Europe got, but we'll go through them anyways. We got Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge as well. That's available on the Wii U eShop. Make minis march like never before in this free download. To get started, simply tap any Amiibo figure on the Wii U gamepad controller or a new Nintendo 3DS system. Or tap select Amiibo figures to guide one of 11 minis across more than 50 levels using their in-game minis and their unique abilities, like Yoshi, who can eat enemies to reach the exit. But watch out! Minecarts, ghostly boos, and other new obstacles lurk around every corner. Lost Reavers is another game we got, and that is a free-to-play 4-player co-op game that asks players to haul treasures safely back to extraction points while their friends protect them. Choose one of 4 distinct characters to play and explore a variety of worlds ranging from ancient ruins and medieval castles to a modern city. And you can view a trailer on the Nintendo website. I've got to embed that for you. Sorry about that. And Dear God is another game we got, and the Dear God is a game about survival, reincarnation, and karma. You can find power-ups and unlock ancient secrets and test your platforming skills in this unique side-scrolling pixelated adventure. And we got a Wii retail game that's on the Wii U eShop this week, and that is Xenoblade Chronicles. You've played him in the Super Smash Bros. Games, so now experience Shulk in his very first adventure. Discover expansive environments and deep character customization options as you delve into an epic conflict between the Homs, who are humans, and Mechons, who are robots. Explore the game's unique upgrade, battle, and relationship building systems as you fight to change the future with trusty allies in the ancient Monado Blade. On the Wii U eShop this week, we have sales for Jones on Fire. That's on sale until May 5th, and other titles from Join Dots, which are on sale until May 5th. Journey of a Special Average Balloon and Outside of the Realm from Eli Brewer are on sale until May 5th. We have The Letter, which is 50% off until May 5th. The regular price is $1.99 and the sale price is 99 cents. We have Explodey Bomb on sale until May 19th. Hold Your Fire, game about responsibilities, on sale until May 19th as well as other additional titles from Alcterios Games. Those are on sale until May 19th. And SDK Paint is on sale until May 11th. That is 25% off. And the regular price is $3.99 and the sale price is $2.99. Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge is also available on the 3DS eShop, and it's a free download there as well. And it's the same game as the Wii U one, just on 3DS. And there's a pre-purchase available for Disney Art Academy. To help you start playing as soon as possible, if you pre-purchase the game in Nintendo eShop on the Nintendo 3DS family of systems, it will preload the game to your system. That means you'll be able to play after a small game update when it launches on May 13th. Be one of the first to play. The game is playable in 2D only. Sega 3D Classics Collection is available this week after Nintendo accidentally put the screenshots in their press release last week. And that is a collection of 9 classic Sega games in one game, and in 3D. From the arcade straight to your Nintendo 3DS system, experience the classics that define genres. Got some new home themes this week on the 3DS, and that is the Star Fox Zero Space Battle theme, the Shovel Knight Campfire Dream theme, and the Plague Knight theme. And the 3DS eShop has some titles on sale, and those are Gardenscapes and other titles from Join Dots, which are on sale until May 5th, and Swords and Soldiers 3D, Tap and Go, and other titles from Circle Entertainment on sale until May 5th as well. Etrian Odyssey 4 Legends of the Titan, and Etrian Mystery Dungeon and other titles from Atlas are on sale until May 9th. And Real Heroes Firefighter 3D is 50% off until May 5th. And the regular price is $9.99 or $4, or it's on sale for $4.99. And Zombie Panic and Wonderland DX is on sale for 30% off until May 25th. The regular price is $8 and the sale price is $4.99. And the other 3DS release this week and closing us out is Ash. Ash is a classic turn-based RPG featuring a massive, fully realized world with lush visuals and a wonderfully compelling story. These are strange days for Agus. By order of the magistrate, the Royal Guard is to assemble for deployment in 2 days' time. It has been years since I last left the capital, and further still, that I can remember such a command being issued. But what need is there for a royal guard when no king sits upon the throne? Though my oath binds me to his service, the magistrate is not my liege. He rules in the absence of a rightful heir. My men await their orders. They too are uneasy. It is for their sake that I stay my tongue, and place my faith in the Almighty that my fears are unfounded. And that is it for the North American Nintendo download this week. And that is going to conclude our episode of the Nintendo podcast this week, Incast. You can check out the recorded version if you missed our live stream. Once this goes up, I'll have it posted once I get it set up on our YouTube channel. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/nvideogaming or on Twitter at twitter.com/nvideogames. You can check us out on our official website, nvideogames.com, for Nintendo news, screenshots, trailers, and more. And you can follow along us on Twitch as well at twitch.tv/nvideogames. And we'll have a new episode of GoldenEye 007 on the N64 for you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and game on.